If you're in the content creation game, you've almost definitely heard the ever immortal and now practically memed words of content, especially if you've listened to any of the current crop of the bursting market of YouTube, Twitch, and gurus of late. A lot of people talk about content and how you should do it, but in my humble opinion, they rarely ever really explain what it means in a way that covers every context when it comes to the pursuit of consumption of a shared idea on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and other social media, and even products and services. So, taking inspiration from an article I just wrote over at the Integer.tv, aptly titled, "What is Content?", which you should read, by the way, link in the description, I thought I'd make a companion video for the regionally challenged. So this video ends up answering one of the internet age's biggest, and most confused questions. Then do subscribe, press the like button, and drop a comment to confirm I speak the truth. Doing so will indeed make this content, well, actual content. It's okay to tell people all the time to make content, but what is a clean definition for content, and thus therefore know when you're making it? Well, content is anything a man or beast can first find, discoverability, and then proceed to consume it, meaning to watch, listen, read, comment, share, or engage with it in other types of ways. This typically has to happen at a volume that sends positive signals to the social media platform or delivery method in question, say a physical location in a storefront window, that the idea or product has been shared. As a result, it is typically granted more opportunity to be discovered and shared by even more people who will hopefully do the same actions as the previous founders. In the example of YouTube, for instance, they look for how many people, impressions, choose to tap or click your video, click-through rate, versus others available in similar or sometimes even different areas of interest, say versus content from other channels they've subscribed to. They then look at how long watch time they actually watched said content after choosing it. If the signals are positive, they then finally look for how much videos, usually similar, do they watch from you after said video, a catalyst almost, that replicates the same desired behavior signals. And finally, how many more people can they serve those videos to, that in turn, again, will repeat the same almost addiction-like behavior. Say 12-year-olds in their daily deep Among Us reaction fest fix. Now, just like you, the creator or would-be creator, YouTube has its own goals and ambitions. It can't stay number one at where it does, grow its community, or even make much needed money if people aren't engaging and watching videos or consistently frustrated with what they find, resulting in them leaving to go watch a surefire quality product like a hot tub stream, for instance. This is why trending or popular subjects and niches are trendy or popular, because while they are still those things, they will always have loads of people looking to consume something similar, which reproduces the same behaviors the platform or market demands. And whether you're about community, saving the world, building a mansion, or building a city, or some or all of those things, you need all of these things in tandem for that thing you care about to be shared and therefore considered actual content. So if it doesn't exist because people can't find it, like a beautifully cut diamond that forever remains in your pocket, it's not content. If it's limited in its distribution to the world because it's not consumed enough to warrant that reward, or demand simply isn't there, just like a YouTube channel about collecting people's fungal toenails, don't steal that. Again, it's not content. And yes, in a fallen world, there is no such thing as a perfect world, much less perfect algorithms, so pray for that luck factor that we all need too. Now remember, people don't have to necessarily like it. This good or great content thing people always talk about is very, very subjective. Again, hot tub stream when integer, we've all seen loads of very simply crap things do well, especially if you're not the market or generation that gets it. I mean, look at TikTok, man. I won't say any names, but I might if you jump in and ask me in one of our overly spacious live streams. The point is, it has to exist and it has to be consumed to the level that meets the platform or method's needs, in addition to our own needs of growth, altruism, progression, wealth, ambition, or simply sharing an idea or common interest. Otherwise, it really can't be considered actual content, irrespective of effort, perceived quality, or moral standing. Content is an idea successfully shared and therefore cared about, or at least noticed, like a proverbial, desirable, non-lethal, contagious virus that spreads beyond our control. No one who genuinely puts in any tangible effort into anything, like say public live game streaming even, does so just so they can talk to no one while live for hours on end, or stream to 2 to 3 people max for years on end. You just stream in a private unlisted stream on YouTube if that was really your only true life ambition. And wanting more than 3 viewers, by the way, before you even think it, does not automatically imply you have to want to be some big lifestyle personal brand streamer that memes as a gamer in a gaming category, but could just as easily be a TikTok meme and Spotify singer, because who cares about games really? It doesn't work quite as simply as that. No one likes tweeting something profound or actually funny, only to receive no feedback, no lulls, not even likes, other than that bot that retweets you all the time. A troll, or likely even sympathy from a fellow broadcaster or a friend that knows the struggle. All the while being made very aware that someone allegedly in the same space as you who got to market first and gets their market, has a tweet about their farts being like eggs, or simply tweeting to another in quotes big deal go viral. And again, why even tweet out publicly the fact you're going live or anything else if you really just want to stream or catch up with 2 or 3 friends and family? I mean, you could simply DM them, right? No one wants to spend hours on a video or something they care about only to get free views and a YouTuber who should know better spamming their comment section with that not so clever, passive aggressive comment that also subtly mentions they may have made a similar video and could give 2 F-bombs about your own channel, content or ambitions. Pro tip, ask them what they like the most. Always works. After all, they're even more desperate than you are, and in doing so only compounds, solidifies and exposes even more the fact that that content, for whatever reason, maybe many or even some, hasn't worked. And that dopamine and serotonin has successfully become imbalanced, aka the feeling of frustration, isolation, and demotivation. And I sound like a guru. This is especially true in our current hip-hop bling reality TV generation that is far from shy about sharing their success as alleged content, rather than the simple possibility that it might just be mere showing off. An offering of the ability to live your ambitions and dreams through the veil of voyeurism that people now call content, dopamine exchange. But remember our definition of such nonetheless. You are very much aware of your perceived comparative failings because it's practically impossible to use digital social media as a driving mechanism and not be aware of how well others are doing in the same space. After all, that's what gets recommended, and even despite sometimes maybe with less effort, care, or even less heart. This is why YouTube and its like, the systems that fundamentally require you to gamble on your mental health and its ego, have absolutely no chance of protecting this generation's mental well-being, despite its will or attempts to do so. And no hiding of like buttons are going to change the fact that you need results to get more relevancy, options, and opportunities to share an idea in this space. Anyway, I kind of went into some personal philosophy tangents here. I'm gonna have to get a Russell Brand beard and show my man chest hairs at this rate. Hopefully though, this was mildly entertaining and somehow helped you understand or show someone who doesn't understand what content actually is. Again, specifically when it comes to content creation, social media, or simply selling an idea to strangers en masse. And check out one of my other videos that are likely not content at this point and make them thus. Sayonara gozaimasu.